Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about the 2013 film Like Father, Like Son. This film was created by a Korean filmmaker and follows two families that realize their 6-year-old sons were switched at birth. As both families decide what to do on this matter, the film explores how class, gender, and emotional connection can shape our understanding of what family really is. What defines a parent? Is it biology and blood, or is it strong bonds built through time and love together? This is the main theme of the entire film. What truly defines a family? This film takes a bold step. This is set in Japan, where adoption has almost always been a taboo subject, and blood ties are considered scared. Yota, a wealthy father, believes that biology and blood matters more than connection and love. He is ready to, in a heartbeat, trade the son that he has loved for 6 years and raised as his own, Kita, for his biological son. Although over time he starts to realize that fatherhood is more than just genetics. Although over time he realizes that he's been building love for this child over 6 years of his life. And it's the small moments they share together that can't ever replace what a biological son could give him. The Korean filmmaker uses Yota's journey to challenge traditional beliefs around adoption and parenthood. So, there's a question: does social class and parenting make a difference? These are two families in two very different worlds. They both come from different classes and different ways of believing. This film contrasts Yoda's upper-class lifestyle with the working-class Seiki family. As you can imagine, they both have very drastic viewpoints on values and the way to make a good child. Yoda's value, structure, discipline, and success are the main driving points of how he is raising his son. In his mind, being a good parent means pushing your child to achieve and pushing them past their limits. Although, if you take a look into the Seiki family, they are raising their son in a home full of affection, laughter, and emotional warmth, truly trying to make him be a well-rounded human being. Through this perception and contrast of how different they are, the film starts to show and paint a picture that family and love and closeness matter far more in the end than money or status ever could. Another big theme of this film is the difference in how fathers and mothers relate to their children. It is commonly believed that fathers are distant and mothers are more the warm, nurturing type. As you can see from Yota, he is more emotionally distant from Kita and more focused on the way he is performing and the rules that he has set for his child than true connection. Although the mothers from both families show quiet strength, they listen to their kids, nurturing them, and understand their kids without a second thought. The understanding that they have for their children is really instinctually. They just know. This film shows that emotional support and availability is a super big key role in raising kids and how big of an impact it can make in their lives. The film also shows this is something that the mothers are willing to give more freely than the fathers are. Now, let's take a look at what the children perceive. They might feel that they are just caught in the middle of all of this, that they don't really have a say in the matter of what happens, and they just have to go with it, which I feel could be a very scary feeling. Both of the children, but especially Kieta, experience very mixed emotions and show confusion, sadness, and sometimes resentment, although they both have quiet resilience. Neither of them fully really understand what is going on, but how could you at 6 years old? But they do both feel a very big change. There are never really any big moments or outlandish outbreaks and breakdowns. there's really just subtle signs that the kids are hurting through discomfort and a longing feeling. So, in conclusion, I think the main theme of this film is family is built and not always inherited. By the end, Yota reconnects with his son and begins to understand that fatherhood is more than just rules and trying to make them succeed once they're an adult. It's showing up for them emotionally and understanding their needs. And this isn't just because they feel that they were linked at blood. Like Father, Like Son is a quiet film with deep emotional roots. It also takes a bold stance on challenging what Japan has for a long time viewed as a taboo subject. This film allows us to rethink what family really is, and that love is a bond that is stronger than no other. Thanks for watching.